the oil giant Shell will not pay any damages to the Niger Delta region for oil spill damage. The Hague Civil Court ruled in favour of the Netherlands-based oil company, rejecting all but one claim. The suit was filed back in 2008 by farmers and fishermen after multiple oil spills, but Shell successfully argued the spills were caused by acts of sabotage. One farmer did get a settlement, but that will be paid locally. It was called a landmark case, bringing a multinational company to account for the actions of its foreign subsidiaries. For more on the verdict, we turn to Vladimir Gutierrez, who is live in Lagos for us. Vladimir, give us the latest on this then, because some perhaps would have expected that Shell might have to pay out a little more in this case, but they seem to, that doesn't seem to be what's going to happen here.
That's right, Anna. Well, what the courts effectively have said is that Shell Nigeria, the subsidiary here in Nigeria, is responsible and liable for damages in that one case to that one farmer. But the parent company in the Netherlands is not liable for damages that might have been undertaken under its subsidiary here. Now, this is, again, a very big precedent because it allows people that are in a foreign country to sue an organization or a company that they feel that they are the victims of. And in Nigeria, that's a big deal because most Nigerians don't really have a lot of faith in government institutions and in their courts here. And so the ability to bring a case to the Netherlands is a way for them to actually, in a way, get some justice. And one farmer was able to get just that, Anna.
Put this in some context for us, Vladimir. I mean, my understanding is this has been this is an area of the world where we have seen violence in the past, but just lately there hasn't been quite as much violence as some of these oil companies are used to operating amongst, if you like. Put it in some context. How do things feel on the ground now surrounding these oil businesses and the way they rub up alongside the local population?
Well, I can tell you in the Niger River Delta area, there's some 31 million people that live in that part of Nigeria. Since oil was first discovered in the region by Shell, in fact, in 1958, some 546 million gallons of oil have been spilled into that region. Now, there was a point in time a few years ago, 5-6 years ago, where it was fairly dangerous for oil company executives. The federal government here in Nigeria has been able to decrease the security threat in the region, but what has gone up from 2011 into 2012 is the amount of oil that's been spilled in that region. In just 2012 alone, by Shell's own estimates, the subsidiary here in Nigeria, some 26,000 barrels were spilled into that part of Nigeria. So the people there really feel that they don't see a tangible benefit to the oil that is coming, bubbling from from what is their land, effectively. They've seen livelihoods ruined, fish stocks ruined, mangrove areas ruined by oil. It's damaged wide swathes of ecosystem throughout the region. And so there's always been a tension between the people that live in that part of Nigeria and the oil companies. But what the Friends of the Earth, which is the environmental group that was assisting the farmers in bringing this case to court, what they say is that they're happy because this does prove that victims of human rights abuses, victims of corporate malfeasance can be sued in the country where that company happens to be headquartered, and that, in a small measure, is some kind of a win, Anna.